and I finished my lunch.
All right, so I'm semaj, as y'all know. Tyler, Brittany, and I'm
John.
The theme is accepting all different parts of myself. So we go just go around and just really talk about what's going on in y'all life, too personal. So you can go first.
So what's the theme again?
Highs and lows of the week to me.
Accepting all different parts of my body. Yeah.
So they're all different parts of my body. I accept all parts of my body.
He's asking what's your highs and lows of the week.
Yeah, like other week types.
Oh, what's my highs and lows of the week? My highs are being with my girlfriend, getting stuff done. My lows are having to do too much. Like I have a lot of responsibilities here, so that ends up being a little bit overwhelming. So yeah, that's my highs and lows.
I think my highs are trying to stay proficient and get stuff done in a timely manner because I have a sense of procrastinating. Not really. I'm just trying to juggle home life and school life.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of being on my plate by myself is difficult. I think balance is my high. And like right now, I'm on hold for the weekend. So that's good. But then I work on weekends.
You're working this weekend?
Yeah, I usually work weekends because I'm in class late.
Highs and lows for the week. My highs would have to be, I've been spending time with my friends, and my boyfriend. I have to say, I feel like, this has been really all 3 years, but this is just this week too. I feel like I'm not active enough for real. So I just been trying to go to a little like events and stuff.
Same. My highs is just being with my friends all day. Lows is I'm just really trying to. Senior year is just kind of a little rough starting, so I'm just trying to really just balance that out and work. So we go do the introduction discussion. We all have different parts of ourselves. Some parts we bring out to some friends, and other parts we express with different friends. Sometimes we have hidden or secret parts of ourselves that we show to very few people or no one. Today we're going to be looking at different aspects of ourselves and develop compassion and forgiveness for the parts of ourselves that are hard to accept. How many of you show parts of yourself to some friends and not others? Why is that?
We're going back in the line.
It don't matter. Somebody go first.
Okay. Man, probably because of comfortability. Like, some friends are people that you feel comfortable doing certain things with, and then some are others that you kind of kick it with, but you kind of know your limits. Mm-hmm. So, I think it's a limitation and a boundary that you do with certain friends.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Some are assholes about accountability. Like, I don't know why either. They'll be like, so did you do that project that you said you were going to work on? And ask like way too many questions. And some are just like empathetic. Like, oh yeah, I know it's hard to get stuff done to the kids. Or I know it's.
Yeah, I really agree with Tyler. It's just really all about comfortability and really who you're around for. Some people may allow and some people may not, depending on what part of your body you're trying to show. So, it's quick writing or labels. I'm just pass out a piece of paper and then we go from there.
All organized.
Y'all matter what color.
You could be gender selective. I gotta steal your pen. I wonder if that one works. Does the other side work?
No. So, y'all will have like 3 minutes to write as many words, phrases, images, and syllables to express different parts of themselves. We go time it 3 minutes. We all just go write many words, different pictures, and phrases and syllables.
That would like describe ourselves.
Yeah, it says express that many different parts of themselves.
Sound design. Story.
So this is like traits about ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Good and bad.
So it's 114. You can start.
And then they write comments online too. They all clocked out, right?
Yeah, it's only 2 people.
That's all I got. I might have done it using. Might have been.
Y'all finished?
Yeah.
So we basically just go over it and review. It says have them review the posters with everyone various labels, encourage them to reflect on particular words, symbols, images, and insights. So who's gonna go first?
So I'm gonna tell you my word and then I'm gonna reflect on it.
I mean, they can. Like they supposed to like try to reflect on it. See best as if anybody got the same thing.
Okay. Well, you want me to read all of them or just one?
You can be like 3.
Alright. Confident, outgoing, and resilient.
Anybody can reflect.
I'm confident in my birthday.
I guess.
This is confident.
Yeah.
You get stuff done faster. I wrote strong, independent, and nonchalant.
I think I wrote strong as well. I think being strong is being to the end of line in terms of getting stuff done when you're strong and you got a strong mind and you can get things done in life. I'm sure you don't need nobody.
Yep.
Okay, I wrote,
Yeah, you can read just like 3.
like, okay, well, I'm just read like just really good ones that I wrote, and then like one of the sort of bad ones. I put, well, shit, over caring. I feel like personally I have attractive energy. Like once people really get to know me, like I And then I put that I'm socially awkward because although I have attractive energy, like it's hard for me to like talk to people.
That's me. I'm so introverted. And people don't expect it. They're like, you have a strong people voice. And I'm like, I don't know. Because I don't like talking to people.
Yeah.
And I don't go to parties. I don't go around. I don't do none of that. Like, I never have. All I do, like, I skip the prom, I skip something.
Really?
How much work? Like,
Oh no, I was there.
I just didn't like the crowd of people, and I didn't like trying to keep up with other people. That's my personality.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even relate to that one. So.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I'm so introverted. It's really bad. I'm better now because I'm older, but
I'm not really socially awkward person. I feel like I'm a little bit of both, like an introvert and extrovert. Like I kind of want to, when I want my time to myself, I want my time to myself, but I'm able to balance that and do both.
I put some of mine in parentheses. I did standoffish. I wrote vulnerable in parentheses because like usually I won't let that out for a minute. Social worker, teacher, runner, vegetarian. That's just like descriptives. Understanding in parentheses. I put judgmental. Yes, we all, whether we keep it to ourselves or not. And then I put patient and in parentheses aggressive.
Yeah, I can see you being standoffish because even when we like are in a area with all the like professors and stuff, you kind of be to the side. Like I don't know if you feel comfortable with stepping in sometimes.
Great. That's always been kind of like extrovert. And so I have introvert, but I have half of both, which is really weird.
Yeah,
I
I
describe
like that too.
All right, so I actually skipped a part. So we could do like a little 30-second, right? It's you gotta write the hidden parts about yourself.
Hidden parts about ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like what don't you show type stuff.
I guess I just did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just gonna take 30 seconds to do that. You can go. All right. So the next question is that what was it like writing or drawing about the hidden parts? Is there a real part of you that wants more attention or expression?
I don't think I have a part about me that wants more attention. I do think that there's a part of me that requires more attention. It's not really a want, it's kind of like a need so that I can be fully relevant for the rest of it.
Okay.
But I don't think it's like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, I should.
Yeah.
And then the side of me that people really don't see that I have this, I self-doubt myself a lot sometimes. Like, but people don't really see that. They see the confident things that I do. And I overthink a lot. I do overthink a lot when it comes to my work, whatever I'm doing. It can be the easiest time I'm overthinking. I'm gonna make it hard.
Yeah, it get hard, and all you gotta do is write a paragraph.
Yep. And then I low key got anger issues now. If you know, you know. But a lot of people don't see that. But I low key got anger issues. I got a stress ball. I carry everything. But yeah.
I think I have anger issues too. I'm one of them people where it takes a lot to bring it out. So by the time I bring it out, it's like I either black out.
Yeah, it's too late.
Everything I did, and I'm embarrassed.
I feel like I'm snappy. Like I'm snappy. And then once I'm there, like you said, once I'm there, I'm there. I really don't care. It's not good.
No, it's not.
But it's something I've seen that runs in my family. Like, and now that I've gotten older, and that's not good. I went to counseling for it.
I put that too. Family of origin. All we did was screaming and yelling. Like that's all I was brought up with.
Family, not screaming, yelling, hitting, hitting each other. Like that's how I was raised. With my dad.
I think like just being rude to each other, like my kids are rude to each other. I get to the point where like I'm getting on them because they'll say the harshest stuff to each other and like other people, and I don't know if it's because they live here, you know, like the love is unconditional, or what. I see that a lot in family. I mean, it's like we take it out on them.
what you call it, when two things are like opposite, like not the word opposite. I don't
Polar
know what to say.
opposites.
No, I just said opposite, but not the word
Oh.
opposite. Like, but yeah. When you was talking about like how you be like self-doubting and stuff like that, when you don't see that, basically that's what I put. Like, I put that I don't show my confidence for real. Like I put humble like in parentheses type stuff because I do self-doubt a lot and I'm not as confident as people. Like people think I'm way more confident than I am.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard, I wrote this in imposter syndrome. Have you heard anything about that yet? It's a big thing when you're trying to be a professional. Especially they say when you get your doctorate, it comes out even more, but it's imposter syndrome is where you don't feel fully trained or ready to do it. And a lot of us have it. And there's some good videos on that. Not that I don't show enough videos already, but there's some good stuff on imposter syndrome.
Good for the video.
Yeah.
Especially being online. But it is good.
I kind of like agree with the confident thing. Me personally, depending on the situation, I give up easily because I just be wanting to be done, but I mean, you just got to really keep going. So that's something that I really have for fun. The next one is what is it like doing a quick writing and identifying the different parts of yourself?
What was it like?
Yeah.
I think it was good to, write it out, even though it's a short period of time. I think it's good that we're all talking about it and also taking accountability for what we know about ourselves. Sometimes it's good to say it out loud, so and you can recognize the problem and try to change it.
I agree. I think the acknowledgement of where you do better as a person without somebody having to tell you that's something you have to fix. I feel like it's a certain thing. It's like addressing yourself and then writing down what you feel is wrong and then now you're addressing it yourself. Nobody has to tell you. You're writing it down in that order so you can fix it yourself. I think that's good.
The same thing basically. It all starts in your head. So write it down. Yeah.
Write it down. Keep going. What are the risks of sharing the many parts of ourselves?
Like what are ways?
I'm sorry, what you said?
You said what are the ways?
Risk.
Vulnerability.
Vulnerability.
Judgment. Vulnerability and judgment is the hardest one.
So opening yourself up to people.
And then breaking yourself because if you're not accepted who you really are, you're not always stuff out of you.
Yeah.
The fear of that.
Yeah, because people can be very judgmental. So when you do feel comfortable to give out that side, are they going to give you the same respect you think they're going to give? Because
I agree.
a whole different person.
I put here too, kind of hidden vegetarian, environmentalist, saver. I don't really lead with that stuff because people judge the hell out of me for it. So I just I try to come
And it's
across.
so crazy because how do you judge somebody for being a vegetarian?
It happens all the time.
Like, that would make sense.
I know because when our age, she's vegan, and people always like
She's
she
vegan and she's Asian.
chose it herself without eating nothing from the.
How old is she?
She's 8.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Like she went migrate to every time because she won't eat it. I think something happens with her. Somebody's house and there was not meat food because she just stopped. Like she likes chicken and everything, and then she was like, no. So they like trying to be her careful, but we were like, you like her.
No cheese
That's
either?
okay.
She don't eat it.
She won't eat cheese?
What should be
She won't eat cheese no more.
Cheese is the best.
Everything vegan. I go to the vegan aisle at the store and buy her stuff.
Those vegan burgers,
She likes those.
the ones from Sam's are
But she
good.
eats them without bread.
Pea protein.
Yeah, my little cousin was like that. She wouldn't eat anything but cornbread every day.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of annoying because like I know you're tired of cornbread.
And she literally like will eat this raw vegetables with the ranch.
Okay.
When in ranch, I try to tell her that's not eat it.
Right.
She's just like,
It's like,
I
I
can't
don't
eat
care.
nothing else.
Right.
But she won't eat anything.
She's probably healthy then.
She's very healthy.
Yeah.
Very
If you eat like that, you're going to be healthy.
Yes. And I think she's expensive.
It is.
Yeah, she's very expensive.
You need a garden at this point.
Yeah, I said that too. I was like, we're gonna grow our own vegetables. She eat cabbage. Like,
You could do the fall crop still too.
That's
She
pescatarian.
that is pescatarian. She said she might try fish again, but
That's
she
good.
literally cut out meat.
Yeah, when I say
And I'm just trying to revisit it just to see if she'll
Yeah.
like eat again because the doctors have to encourage her to try to eat meat for protein. But I'm like, she don't want it. So
Yeah.
he did say that, but he's like, she's so young and still growing.
Right.
The main concern is her getting everything.
Like the omega-3s in fish.
Yeah, so he's like, it looks like meat to her, so
Or you can give them flaxseed oil instead of fish oil.
yeah. So I'm learning too with her, like, but really, the judgment is crazy.
Yeah.
Like my mom is pescatarian, and like it's so many options y'all would
Yeah.
ever think y'all would need without meat. Y'all do not need meat. Like my mom has literally instilled the whole house on what she eats, and I gotta get used to it. A lot of stuff is good, and I've carried on with my diet. Like we just talked about before. It helps a lot.
Yeah.
You feel better, I think.
It feels so much better.
You do, for sure.
How does acceptance of yourself tie into your relationship with others?
I feel like you gotta accept yourself to. I feel like you gotta accept yourself to even be with others. Like I feel like you have to have self-confidence within yourself before you're able to kick it with everybody else. Because if you're not right with yourself, nothing will be right.
Yeah.
Anything you do.
I feel like you gotta love yourself because then being around others wouldn't even matter. Like, if I love who I am, being around you, what you say, that can make the dirty look I might get or the side eye glare, you're not gonna care.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, I don't really care what you're thinking. It's an issue with yourself and not with me. But you have to love yourself before you can think like that. Because some people don't feel that way about themselves and they'll constantly be worried about what other people think about them.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
I think we all really agree with it. If you don't accept yourself, I mean, you got some people that will, some people that won't. But if people, I feel like people see like you not accepting yourself and you downing yourself, certain people will start to do it with you, or some people will encourage you to do better. Ask them to take a few minutes to journal about the parts of themselves that they would like to forgive or accept more.
Can you ask the question one more time?
Just basically journal about a part that you will like to forgive or accept more.
Journal about a part of me I want to.
So we're writing this down?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, huh?
So journaling about a part of me I
Share.
want to accept better.
Some of these is kind of like outrageous on her.
That's a lot.
They're just kind of like outrageous. Like, it's okay though.
The question is,
Y'all, and I ain't been pages. I think I got it.
allergies are real bad.
It's so bad right now, and I'm asthmatic.
Yeah. What are some of the weird questions?
He wants you to play music. And
Yeah, I mean, you could play it.
It's
Pull
okay.
something up on YouTube.
it's okay.
Be like, doo, 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 doo.
I'm gonna just do the next one.
I was like, do you want me to share? Or do you want to keep it?
I mean, it's up to you.
I don't care for the whole week. But I wrote that I have to forgive myself for all the pain I allowed myself to go through. A lot of those choices were wrong. And I didn't know how to do it.
I wrote that I hope I forgive myself and understand that I'm not going to be 100% of the time for everybody, and know that I have trauma. I didn't know this until now.
Yeah. Me, I'm just really trying to forgive myself for really not, like, after so long a period of time, not allowing my biological mom to be there. So that's really kind of hard, but that's what I'm trying to do. You want to share it now?
Yeah, I ain't working on hospital. I say that I would just like to accept my more outspoken self, and I would also like to forgive myself for being so self-doubting and stuff. There's already so much that I need to be doubting myself as well.
So we just go stand up quietly, shake our arms, flicking away the tensions from their arms and hands. They can make sounds as they're letting go the intentions if they wish. and then it feels like their arms are warm and their when your hands feel warm, when your arms feel warm and your hands are alive, you can stop.
Also, you got like.
So when you're tired, I guess,
Yeah.
like until you're tired?
Until you feel it.
It says just letting go of the tension.
Yeah, I'm not just talking about that feeling you feel in your fingers.
Shake it off. You don't play Taylor Swift while you're doing that. Shake. That's an old ass song. I put accepting the dyslexic and ADHD diagnosis I've had.
You don't even seem like you dyslexic.
It really don't, but.
I shouldn't be.
I feel like, can't you be like dyslexic with numbers?
Yeah.
You can,
I really
yes.
feel like I'm dyslexic
Yeah.
with numbers.
It's like a
it's not
spectrum,
diagnosed.
so
Yeah.
some people are very dyslexic, even in thought and like the way I'll try to say things.
And it won't come out the way it's supposed
Right, I'll say it backwards.
to.
What did you say? That's why it's funny that I'm teaching, so.
No, but that's good though, because you'll bump into people with the same problem.
True.
So
That
like
is
when
true.
they see that you're a professor, that I said it come on her. And
Yes.
she's my oldest one too, so I didn't know very well, but kept saying she could read. And I'm like, oh, yes, she can.
How old your oldest?
Now she'll be 13.
Okay.
And so,
Teenagers.
They put me through the test. Like I remember I used to not be able to read. They had me do the test like everything.
Because they get you time and a
I
half
thought
on
she
the
can
test.
read, because she can read at home. And then it was like, no, she's having a hard time coming
It's
to
different.
It was math, it was her math teacher.
Okay.
She had to add something, she wrote a, what was it? She wrote like a 9 or a B or something.
Oh,
And
interesting.
it was backwards. And
Okay.
He's like, no, something's wrong. So I took her out of system, but still, like, no, she's fine, fine.
Yeah.
They had to give her like a 504 and stuff.
Right, yeah. That's pretty much what I
People
needed.
don't understand when these young kids going to like public schools and stuff like that. People learn differently.
Yes.
And I was that kid, like I'm not gonna cap, I need it. You gotta break this down.
And yes, sit me down, and there's kids that didn't need that.
Yeah, like you gotta, I still am like that. Like I need to break it. I just came in here on the whole girl circle thing. I need to break down with this because I can do it.
You get to lead it like he, look at him kill him.
Yeah, he was great.
So now it's just a couple more questions left. So the first one is, what did it feel like to be kind to yourself and forgive yourself?
It felt good. It felt good to say it. Like, it felt good to say it and again acknowledge it. And I think it's going to help because this is something I feel like everybody here knows what they need to work on. So I think it's something that we've been acknowledging, but saying it out loud kind of helped me. I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
No, I said the same thing. I think saying it out loud today will really make you sit there like, oh, maybe I do need to forgive myself, and I'm still punishing myself. For things. And it could be a small punishment, like where you just beat yourself in your head, like.
Yeah. For me, it just
Yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily be like.
yeah. For me, it's just so like you won't be so negative.
Yeah.
You know, when some people don't forgive themselves, they just really hold a whole bunch of negative vibes because of what they're going through.
Right.
Like had I communicated better, I had 10 years I was with somebody and married and maybe would have figured out about she didn't want kids and I did.
Way
Sooner.
before.
Y'all went
Yeah.
10 years ago, y'all had-
He says this every class.
10
It's
years.
the same class.
Yeah, and he does that every class. But that is a tricky long time. Like, did you not know, or did
She always said,
or
wait
did you
until
hope she
I'm
would change her mind?
30. Wait until I'm
Then
30.
she got there and was like, no.
And her mom would say, if y'all want to have kids, you might need to talk with her about it. Now, she must have known something I didn't.
Mom,
They don't need to talk.
Like, she don't.
And literally like the year before she was 30, because, you know, I feel bad my kids will be all 63 when the last one graduates high school. I'll be 63 years old. So I feel bad for that, but I just try to stay
No,
healthy.
because I feel like they have a more positive life. When you start from younger, they're literally growing with you.
I hope.
And so, like, I feel like my kids experience a lot more trauma than they had I had kids now or later. So,
Right, because baby's safe.
yeah.
What's that?
She grew up with
Because I grew up.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I was 20.
And I bring her trauma for 10 years. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
She didn't want kids. So it's like, well, we should have split it a lot earlier.
Right.
That's
But I do
hard.
think that women know what women have a mother nature. Like you can
Yes.
tell, like,
Yeah.
oh, she's not having kids. She was living probably.
Right, yeah. So that's the one to forgive self for, like, as long as I didn't cause harm on that part, then we're good.
So, like, as we just look back to the little exercise we did, how would you define charity begins at home? The saying charity begins at home. Like from the little exercise we did, writing down.
With self, charity begins with self.
Yeah. How charity begins at home.
I
Can't take care of
think that it does begin at home because if you can realize the things that you wrote down today
Mhm.
without somebody having to do this exercise, you might be able to be less hard on yourself. You might be more open and more happy. So you do that. I'm just write this stuff out.
Yeah,
I don't got time.
You don't want anybody to read it either. You're like, you ain't gonna read that shit.
Yeah, I'm really not. If I don't have to, I'm not doing it. So
I know.
it's nice to.
Oh, I'm confused on the question. So charity at home, like.
So like this activity, kind of like, how does it start at home? Like how?
Oh, okay. Like it starts at home with practice, like practice and keep working at it because again, like she said, nobody's writing this on their own time. Nobody has time for it. And just acknowledging it and just keep working at the elements that you're talking about. Like for example, my anger issues. Keep working at it. Keep acknowledging it. And keep talking to people that I trust about the problem and keep working at it.
You agree?
I mean, like, I don't even know what to say for real. Like, yesterday, I was talking to myself, like, I talked to myself. But I was talking to myself about this yesterday, so, like, that's why it's real funny. It's a coincidence that we can agree.
Talking about doing like write-ups and inventories.
Like, no, I need to be talking to myself about, like, stuff that I need to work on myself. So,
Yeah.
just have me write it down.
Yeah.
What is one thing you would do this coming week to have more compassion and acceptance for yourself?
Take care of myself. Like I'm a superhero. Take care of myself. Like I'm always doing something. I'm not sitting down. Like y'all know me. I feel like I'm not sitting down ever.
Yeah.
Taking care of myself.
I noticed that just with my middle child, I probably because I try to get so many steps and I try to do like 6 to 9 miles every day,
Yeah.
running or walking. And when I sat down, he was able to just like chill. He like sat there and he enjoyed it. He was just like laughing at the.
And it's hard too because when you incorporate working out every day, like I work out every single day, and then on top of the schedule I have, it becomes overwhelming. But I gotta work out to stay sane. Saying I'm at. So
Like I come to that meeting sweating like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was drenched.
Yeah.
It was gross.
I think I'm not overextending myself this week. Like I literally overextend. I'm like the big sister. I'm the mom. Everybody needs some. Everybody wants some. And this week I'm just not.
Oh, you're the oldest.
I act the oldest.
Yeah. The most
Not the
mature.
oldest, but I act the
oldest.
oldest. Like I raised my sisters. We're kids first, and they're all in college now.
Oh
So
shit.
they call. Like my niece just called, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's 19. So
How old is your sister?
she would have been. 16 years old. So
Okay.
Turned 42.
32. 42.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go off on it. If they don't live in my house, I'll let answer.
Do the auto reply text message?
I do. I'm like, can I call you later? No.
Right. Yeah. But I think you can even get it to where it sends it right when they send
Yes.
something.
Just I got football, everything. And I'm a
True.
football mom.
It works in them days.
Yes, you can. Them football games when you gotta travel. And like my son got them Sunday. And
That's
I think it's holiday. But then you gotta get team on. Then you gotta pack the snacks. Like there's
Oh,
so much
crap.
with
I
that.
know. I got little brothers. I see it.
Yeah, they organize.
I miss them
I'm gonna
days.
be that old dad on the sidelines talking crazy. One of them, like This house.
Coaches really be mad about that. They go,
Right,
tell your
yeah.
dad to sit down. You giving your son
Don't make me sit down.
The last question is, what did it feel like to be kind to yourself and forgive yourself?
No, it's almost the same, but it's good. Like, it's good to be kind to yourself. I mean, not to be kind to
Yeah.
yourself.
It's a great feeling.
I think, I don't know if you want this. I can tell this growth power, I can tell that it's built for teen or young women.
Yes, this is it. Definitely, that's why I was up here because it definitely says tell the girls.
Yeah.
It's more like builder, like
Yeah.
building your personality. So
Yeah.
I can just like tell, like, okay, that's
I just found the section about boy identity. This is what I'm gonna do.
Is it?
Yeah, the boys part fire talking about like how, we're held to the standard of being like a real man, like what is real. That's exactly.
I hate how people already tell their kids like, I'm the man of the house.
Right.
Because they're the only boy in the house. My son is not the man of my house.
Right. Well,
When
nowadays,
they say I'm the man of the house, I'm still married.
nowadays they want you to
build
be
them young boys up to
No,
know
but
that.
you also got, I learned this the hard way, you also got to allow them to be children. And you got to not expect them to be the man because the burdens I have are not yours.
Yeah.
You are still a kid. Now, when you get up here, this is what we expect from you. And I had to learn the hard way because my dad used to teach my brothers they the man of the house. If he was a man, they would never be the man. But that's near, no.
I didn't know. It makes sense.
I just feel like you gotta let kids be kids.
Uh-huh.
And I stress that to myself. Like, if you want to throw something, please just go to your friend.
Yeah.
Because you don't understand your feelings. So I'm gonna be mad at you because you're mad. Go in from shut the door so I don't hear you. Don't bring it. And I don't care if he's screaming, I don't care if he just don't want to talk to nobody. But you're not a man yet, so you can't process that stuff. So I do feel like that's important.
That's a different take. I might take it. Same.
I was going to say, for example, letting kids be kids. I think it's their nap time right now. I'm sure my wife is losing her mind, but here's what they're doing.
Oh, it's definitely not that time. They're having a blast.
Like
Oh,
they kill out of each other too.
And it's like that. Right.
They hopping over the couch, man. What?
3 and 2.5 years.
It's like that forever. It just not.
I know.
Did you say you about to have another one?
I'm sure she wants another one.
Oh,
I'm sure. But she's breastfeeding.
Yes, I'm down with her. That's good though.
It is. So supposedly she won't have another one.
I have all my kids back to back. I have all my kids back to back on purpose.
Oldest is 3.
I went to travel when I was 40.
10.5 months later is the middle boy, and the youngest.
Yeah,
boy
I
is
want to
8
have
months.
kids back to back too.
I got them done.
Yeah,
Now
I don't want to be like I don't want them.
back to back.
I don't.
Listen, I was pregnant for I feel like 5 years in a row. Like, so my other 2 are 13 months apart, and then my second 2 are 18 months apart, and then the middle 2 are the middle 2 are 18 months apart, and then the last 2 are 23 months apart. But it did not feel like it. I felt like I stayed pregnant because by the time you had a baby, it goes across for
Yeah.
6 months when you find out you're pregnant. That don't
Yep.
seem like long when you do it like that. And then and
When
then
you breastfeed, sometimes you don't get pregnant. If you
Yeah.
breastfeed strong, but on the first one,
not for me, I was like, oh my goodness. I
like
was pregnant.
exclusively breastfeed, do they call it
Exclusively.
EPF? Exclusively
Yeah,
breastfed?
I didn't stop exclusively breastfeeding. None of my kids were ever at least 6 months.
For 6 months. So that's how you
And
had
then
the gap.
I would alternate the bottom feed.
Right, but that's how you had the 15-month gap or 18
Yeah.
months. Because usually you
breastfeed
cannot
is
get
good.
pregnant breastfeeding. Now my wife was pumping and breastfeeding. A lot of research, but it happens. So it's
I mean, you can, but they're saying like it's a lesser chance.
the body doesn't
Body is
ovulate because it knows you're about to lose your mind. The body
No,
will
for real.
ovulate because it's hard to breastfeed too. It's like 500 calories a day you burn
Yeah.
just breastfeeding.
But that'd be
5
crazy.
miles.
So that's why your body go back.
Right. You get ripped breastfeeding.
Because
You're
your
like,
body
oh,
go back
no.
way better than if she don't. If she's lazy, she don't because she want to drink, she gonna be fat.
Yep.
You see the mom that blow up.
Yep.
It's true.
It is true.
She was like, oh, I'm about to be my baby.
Right, but imagine holding them, like, cause you gotta hold them, get them latched,
Yeah.
and like, it's
And then
like
it's
running 5
tiring.
miles a day.
It's definitely tiring.
Yeah.
She ain't got first and it's awful. and you don't sleep, because they're always hungry.
Then they get
Every 2
teeth.
hours. Then they get teeth, and then they when you like.
Yeah, that's
right
when
up.
I see a tooth.
She's
come
got
out, we're
4
done.
teeth right now. She's like,
And when they got teeth, I know I started introducing that bottle real quick. I was
Right.
breastfeeding, I was just cooking. Cause I was like, you know, keep chewing me.
she's tried. He won't even eat baby food. I'm like, just give him like fruit, like pears that are sweet. And
They don't want it.
yeah, they want breast milk.
Yeah, they just want you.
Because the breast
Wait till
milk
they
is
get to the
sweet.
point where they start putting their hand in your shirt.
Right.
In the store.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
Y'all
he
It's
does.
so
some question that we can't relate to.
Hey, I'm just forwarding you. What happened? Don't be shocked. You're ready to reach in their shirt.
He tries to freaking eat off of me sometimes.
Yeah, they don't care. They just see the difference. Don't care.
I wanted to do that. My wife's like, stop it, don't. I'm like, I think it's funny. She's like, no, don't do that too.
I think it's funny. Look at that. He's not crying.
So for the girls group, there's a prime, is there a prime posted like the questions that he was just reading out?
Well, yeah, it's a whole manual of 193 pages. So each week you lead.
So you can pick a week.
Yeah,
That's
you
how
pick a
it is.
week.
Pick a week and you do that. What he just did. So you picked out like one segment of it.
Mhm.
Where
Yeah.
you that makes
And then
sense.
you made
It's
the whole
on
question.
announcements.
You know, it actually tells you like the questions for it.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't put it up on there. He wanted to look like he was all prepared for the group, but he just read it off the sheet.
Go through it and do it yourself, so you know what you're doing ahead of time. That way you know what you're talking about.
Prof, why this not popping up?
What does it do?
You can pick any week.
There it is.
Can I wanna do mine.
See, there's his. You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine too.
And this manual is $10,000.
So where's this at? Where'd you find it?
It's on announcements, but not the very last one. It was the second one.
Yeah.
It's called peer relation.
So, that's the stuff like you can pick from.
Yeah, there's the weeks. Connecting with others, labels, exploring myself.
Oh, so I pick the topic and I pick a week.
Yeah.
And then in the week, that's where the questions are?
Yeah, it tells you page 19 and 25 shows you how to run the group start to finish. It literally just gives you everything. What supplies you
Page
need.
19. real quick. Semaj.
He wants to run the labels, exploring.
Social.
So it has the opening, it has the closing, it has the activity, it has.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
So there's week one, activity, materials, purpose.
I was just wondering.
That's how you prepare yourself.
Yeah, that's what.
And it like the one I did, it probably didn't really make sense because it had way more. Like we were supposed to make bows and stuff like that, but I just really just
He wasn't as prepared as you.
I just really just freaked it in.
So this is like.
Yeah.
Present to the class, like.
Yeah, all 6 pages. So you'll go from 19 and then next page and the next page.
See, like I'm pretty sure you're not go like really go get no
You
toy
never
plastic
know.
eyeglasses.
He may
Unless you want to.
rock it out, dude.
But I took this class over the summer. I'm not about to sit on live and really talk to myself. So that's why I have to present.
Because nobody came in person during the summer.
And I was like, I was like, I don't know how to answer it.
Well, if you are, so if I pick 19 out of 25.
Right, this one's 6 pages. Then your opening ritual, maybe it's highs and lows of the week, a meditative song, introduce the theme, and then, well, the check-in is also highs and lows of the week, or like, how do you
Oh, I'm
feel?
definitely getting this 32 week. I might be able to.
When y'all do.
I was the one from the
So
workshop.
you gave us a week
I'm
to
not
pick.
there.
You have a week.
Right, yeah, you can run any week, or if you find one online, you want to lead, that's good. Do it, some people. But this seriously tells you every single step of the way what to do, even
Yeah, I'm about to get on. I'm about to start it.
materials.
I'm going, oh, they got off, so I'm just gonna end it. Anyway.
Oh, is it dead?
No, they got off live. Oh no, they still
They
on.
done checked out right after.
No,
they
they're still
checked.
on here, but I mean, class is over, right?
It shows who's live viewing, which is kind of fun.
I ended it.
All right, Mr. Shaw, I'm gonna email if you got it.
All right.